As long as I keep my humor, I know I will survive. I started doing stand-up because after my breakup, one of the first things that happened in my brain was that my brain was telling this story in a very funny way. And humor has always been something that helped me get through things. I think it's also important to feel the sadness and, you know, the hurt and everything. And humor is essential. I think if I lose my humor, I know something is really, really wrong. As long as I keep my humor, I know I will survive. And so I had the breakup, and then I had, a year later, I had an accident where I was run over by a motorcycle, and the motorcycle crashed into me and broke my leg, my knee, and I had to go into surgery. I was in crutches for 3 months. I'm still recovering from it, almost 2 years later. And my brain again told, I heard inside my head, I heard this bit about the accident and how, and somehow my brain connected it to like dating or like romance, because I'm a very romantic person. And so I wrote it down, and then I read it to a friend, and she was like, "Oh, that's really funny. Don't you want to perform that?" So after being on crutches for 3 months and having a very limited social life and not being able to go out a lot, I thought, I want to get out of my comfort zone. And I started looking into stand-up comedy in Vienna, and I found the Comedy Pub, which had been running, I think, for maybe a year then. And so I signed up and I went there and I performed the bit about the accident. And I did it, and it was fun. And I think I love making people laugh or feel something, or also stand up for me, or the things that I do in stand up. I make fun about myself a lot and things that are relatable. I love bringing out what is relatable.